Greetings! I'm Willow, and I followed the family tradition of making my own path. Things can get a little crazy. I'm an artist with a great passion for nature. And now I'm also the owner of my very own cozy art studio. I travel to replenish my artistic soul and to share my experience with others. Join me to ignite your artistic self, get inspired, and see daily life and create with me at Wilhelmina Art Studio. With a little help, we make it all happen, one paintbrush stroke at a time. Beautiful sunshine today. We're gonna paint some lemons. And I'm hoping to get in that shovel right here because I love this color of the shovel with the yellow of the lemon. So I'm gonna try and tie that into this next painting that I'm gonna do. We are officially in sunny California. And you can tell it is a gorgeous day out. So we're gonna go ahead and get started painting.
I ain't got no use for your red rocking chair. I ain't got no honey baby now. I ain't got no sugar baby now. It's all I can do, it's all I can say. Take it.
Here it goes into the drying box. This little contraption has worked out really well to put all the paintings into. There she goes. You can see I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 plein air paintings already in the box. This has been already such a creative and successful trip. No, I don't. Like super jumbo deluxe speedy fast jet.
Yeah, fighter planes or whatever.
That looks a lot more manageable.
Doesn't that look
Yeah.
prettier?
Gets a bit unruly.
I think so.
Is that the olive tree that you got like 2 years ago?
I think
This
so.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Wow. That looks
two, 2 years ago.
I love olive trees.
Yeah, they're pretty.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, no. Must have made some piece or something or something.
Yeah. Mom, do you want to keep this piece of?
No, can I cut it out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it looks good.
Does that look
Yeah.
way nicer?
I don't know. I think it's gonna pull out from under. While I was painting, I missed out on helping out trim the olive tree, so I decided to tackle this railing. So I got some steel wool, sanded it down, put some cardboard below, and I am going to spray paint it black. And here you can see it. Turned out really nice, and I believe we deserve now some donuts. So we always go to this amazing donut shop on the corner, and so we got some delicious glazed donuts. They have the best donuts ever. It's the next morning, and we actually traveled out to California with our farm fresh eggs from home. So we had 2 dozen, and so we are cracking them open to have my grandma try them out for the first time. So we're gonna have some fried eggs, some potatoes, and some bacon.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Shelby and Alabama will be in a week or two behind them as well. I think there's going to be even more than that. And so,
Let me see.
First bite of our farm fresh eggs.
And today is the third time that they've increased the reward for tips leading to any arrest. It is now $100,000.
Yummy.
Nice and creamy.
Mm-hmm.
The feds are having tracking this perpetrator.
Okay, well, look.
After such a hearty breakfast, I am all energized and ready to start painting this view here. So I'm going to be painting this lawn chair with a cushion fallen over, and this is my first sitting. And I went in with a little bit of a different process. So I actually went in first with a brush with some mineral spirits, and I'm using oil paints. And I put that down first, and you can actually see a little bit of the remaining, that kind of green section by the table. That's actually the painting underneath it. So I've been painting over older paintings, and I just don't want to waste the support that I'm painting on, and so I like to leave little peaks of what's underneath. So I did it with a brush first, just with some loose strokes, and then I layered thickly with some oil paints and the palette knife. So this is my first sitting, and I decided to go in to the top portion and add these beautiful blooms to the trees up above. They're this nice creamy white color, so I added some warm yellows and some kind of cooler whites in there too. Sitting because I've been looking at this painting here, and I wasn't too happy with the contrast, the values that I was seeing, so ended up coming back out here and just kind of brightened up the back wall a little bit more and added a little bit of a shadow over on the right side, a bit more highlights on the plants, so you can see up there it just kind of pops a little bit more. And I also noticed I think I need to go into this and make that a little bit brighter, because you can see it's super warm looking, and I didn't really want it to be that yellow. I kind of wanted the bottom shelf here, that walking path, that to be warmer, and then the back to be a little bit more of a shift in the color. So I think I need to go back into those a little bit more, but I think it's coming along nicely. And I think I might go in with a little bit more of some scratchiness to kind of break that up. So here you can see all that nice texture there. So I think I'm going to go into all this thick paint and just start kind of cutting into it. I think that will look really nice. So here we go. Because there's nothing worse than having a fussy painting, and I definitely don't want a fussy painting, so just gonna let it go into a makeshift drying rack box. After a nice long walk, spending some time in the shade, and Kona is relaxing right next to me, but I think she's just a little bit tired from all that running with the ball.
See this? I'm going to put it here.
Okay. Ooh. Grandma brought strawberries. I think I know what I'm going to paint next. next plein air painting at Grandma's house. And some gorgeous strawberries that we just got. And I like it below this interesting plant here, so I'm gonna have strawberries under, and then this plant is overlapped on top, so you can see that it's a little bit messy sketch here. But I like the idea of this kind of overlapping of two objects, kind of like they're mingling together. And then with the geometric kind of squares for the tabletop, I think will be a nice contrast between these organic shapes. Here it is, all finished. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I had some fun being a little bit looser, having some different dashes going in from colors that I already used just to kind of break up the background. Otherwise it was a little bit too much blue and too flat looking. So that was really fun to play around with. I really like this one. I don't often say that. So you can see all the details. I love scratching. Here you can see I'm scratching with the knife. So I did this one a little different. Went in with the brush with some mineral spirits and kind of blocked in, and then did palette knife on top. So some of it is just the raw oil paint and the mineral spirits, and the underpainting that's still showing through, and I kind of like that. I like all the textures. So there it is. Ooh, looks like they put we brought out these super adorable bowling ball ladybugs that our friend made, and we bought 3 of them, and then we brought them out all the way to California from Minnesota. Aren't they so clever? So that's where your fingers would have gone. So then there's the wire, the copper wire. I love the spot that they decided to put it in. And here's a picture of where my aunt decided to put hers. And then the other one, this is where my other aunt put hers. They are so adorable. She also makes bumblebees. She is so talented. I also brought out this commission piece for my aunt, a watercolor painting of a photo that she took when she was in Italy. We also helped her hang up some really cute photos of Waylon, my second cousin, my aunt's first grandchild. What a spectacular view at the end of the day.
Time for Betty Pie, isn't it? Time for Betty Pie. That feel good. You're so sleepy. Yeah. 2 walks in one day.